Hello beautiful people, and welcome back again to the channel. My name is Chinaza and this is Nazz Moment. If this is your first time of stopping by, of seeing my face, of seeing this gorgeous face, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, you're the bomb.com. So on today's video, obviously by the title, you know what we're talking about. It's about my emergency CS operation. Yeah, I gave birth through CS actually, yes. So for the longest time, I wanted to tell this story, but I really had to search my conscience if this is the kind of story I would want to share, considering how the society sees or was seeing women that give birth through cesarean section. And then I searched my conscience, and then I feel that yeah, I can share it. Everybody have the opinion. It's left for you. If you want to see women that give birth through cesarean section as beneath, that's left for you. That shows the kind of mentalities you have. Do you get me? So on today's video, I'll be sharing you guys my CS story, my emergency CS story. It was actually an emergency because I didn't plan it. Nobody planned it. I thought I was going to give birth through the vagina, but it just happened the way it happened. So guys, if this is the kind of video you would want to watch, sit back, relax and enjoy. Get your popcorn, get your drink and enjoy. So guys, on the 4th of March, I actually started feeling my contract. Actually, I think my contraction started on the 3rd, but it wasn't severe. It was just, I was just feeling it gradually. I think I mentioned it in one of the videos I posted as at that time. Yeah. So on the 4th, it started getting more severe. I had already seen my bloody show, and thank God that day my cousin was around. My cousin Ebube, hi Ebube, she was around. So I started contraction started. As I was saying, considering where I am currently, it's kind of the area, it's kind of very lonely at night. Do you understand? And then this state, I'm currently in Anambra State, Oka to be precise. So this place, there is no Uber. Do you understand? And then on that same 4th, I called the midwife. She told me that if the contraction starts getting severe, that I should come to the hospital. And then I told her, okay, you know how first time pregnancy is, that you're always nervous, you don't know what to expect, you just don't know what you're just blind. Do you understand? Going with the flow. So around that evening, that morning actually, contraction was coming. I was doing the things I had to do, you know, just gathering my things gradually. My cousin was here, so thank God that she was here at that time. So she was here as well. She keeping me company. We were just talking and just, you know, while the day was passing, while I was still feeling the contraction, which was still very, very much bearable. I could still bear it. So coming towards the evening period, around 3-4, just started getting severe. 5, it started getting more severe, and I was like, let me just start going to the hospital. I don't want a situation whereby when it's like this whole thing will just go to just be blown out of proportion at night, and I will not know how to handle it. In as much as yes, my auntie told me as at that time that there is a keke rider around the area that we could use to go to the place, but I just didn't want to take chances. We all know how this kind of a thing can be. So let me just go to the hospital now that I can still walk with my 2 legs, and now that I can see like there's still daylight. Do you understand? So I and my cousin, we prepared our day. We were like, if we get to the hospital and then the midwife tells us that we should go back, and they'll know that means I will not be having that baby that day or at midnight. You know, I could still be able to walk through, like, you understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So now when I got to the hospital, she checked me as at that time. She said I was 3 centimeters dilated. Then I was like, okay, thanks. Just like, there is no point me going back to the house. Let me just stay here because I might have this baby late at night or early the next day. We are now there. They gave us our room. We got relaxed and all of that. Then she now advised that I start walking around. Thank God my cousin was just with me all this while. So we just started walking around. She kept me company. When it got really dark, I could not walk around the hospital premises. I had to start running up and down the stairs. I'll see if I can get videos that and put. I started running up and down the stairs, walking and running up and down the stairs. She was trying to keep me company. Hubby was calling. At a point, I had to give my husband her number to be calling her, because it was actually getting severe. I was not getting myself anymore. So I think around 9-10 there, I think around 9, yeah, she now checked me again. Then she said I was 4 centimeters dilated. And then that was when she induced me. When I was 4 centimeters dilated, she now induced me to make the whole labor to make the whole contraction faster, the whole labor process faster. So when she now induced me, now my people, before midnight, before 12:01 thereabout, then my cousin had already gone to bed. My cousin had already gone to bed. After our gist and everything, she went to bed, because this pregnancy thing, even if you have your twin sister by your side like this, when the going gets tough, you're in it all alone by yourself. Do you understand? It's just you and your God. There is nobody, even your husband, nobody can actually feel what you're feeling at that time. It's just you and your God. Do you understand? So at that time, my aunties were calling, my auntie in UK, my auntie in Port Harcourt, everyone was just calling to know how far, what is going on. Then I was giving them heads up as well. Husband was calling as well. So now, around 12:01, 2, I could no longer bear the pain. I had to start calling the midwife that she should come. This pain is too much. So she came. We went to the theater, and then they started doing what they were doing now, checking. I think, okay, when we went to the theater at that time, she said I was I think either 6 or 7 meters dilated, right? 6 meters dilated, yeah. And then, contraction kept on coming and going and all of that. So she could not live there again. She was just, me, her, and I think 3 other nurses were there. So we were just, gisting and all of that, and they were rubbing my back. You know how labor and this thing goes now. So now we are now there. The pain started getting really severe there, that I could not, each phase you be like, this is the height of it, you can't take this anymore. And then when it enters the next phase, you be like, the previous one was actually better. I don't know how to explain this. So it just kept on increasing. So while it was increasing, and she kept on checking and sweeping and checking and checking, so it got to a point we kept on doing this thing up until 5 thereabouts, 5 a.m. yeah, 5 a.m. thereabouts. And then from, I think 4, from 4, she kept on saying that I was 8 centimeters dilated. So from that 4, 5, 6, I was on 8 centimeters dilated. I was not making progress. Do you understand? So contraction will come, it will stop. It kept on coming fast. As it kept on, it kept on coming faster, but it was not lasting. Do you understand? It was not lasting for them to tell me to push. So it will come. I want to push. They'll tell me not to push. That if I'm not fully dilated there, that I need to be fully dilated before they'll instruct me to push. But it was like I really wanted to. I felt like I wanted to pull on top of that their delivery bed. I felt like I wanted to pull. So she kept on telling me that I should not push. That if I push, that I might tear my cervix, I might tear my what. I don't even know the grammar that she was doing, because I was not myself as at that time. So this thing kept on happening up until from 4 to 6 a.m. to 6. So it kept on happening from that 4 to 6. 6:30. So daylight have already started coming. So then my auntie that is closest to me at the moment, she had to rush and come that early morning. When vehicles start moving around, she had to rush and come. So when she came, before then they already told her on phone that they think the last resort would be a CS operation immediately. And then I was like, please, if it's CS, yes, let's start doing, because I could no longer bear this pain at all. It was really, it was very, 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 very painful. I could not bear it. So when she came now, she was now like trying to convince me that I should try and bear the pain and all of that. I was okay. Let me say this. when this whole thing was happening, and then I saw that I could not bear the pain anymore. I was not progressing anymore. I had to leave the theater back to the room where they gave us. And then my cousin I told you guys about that I was with, she laid her hands on, but I don't know if you can remember it. She laid her hands on me. I was praying for me, that God should make everything, to let everything just go smoothly and all of that, blah blah blah. I don't know, when I removed her hand from my body, like everything was just irritating me. So at that point now, my auntie, she had already arrived. So the midwife now told her that the last resort would be a CS operation. I mean, I had already agreed, and I know the kind of person my aunt is. If she comes, she's going to start. She would want to start calling my other aunties and my husband for consent and all of that. So I was like, please, if this my cousin can sign the consent, let her sign it. Let's start going in. I beg. I cannot bear this whole thing anymore. So now when she came, she did exactly what I thought that she was going to. So everybody was delaying. They were not trying to prepare me for the operation. When they were not trying to prepare me for it, everything was just painful. I was like, please, you guys come and give me that medicine you could give people that when they want to give them operation, they will not feel anything again. This pain is too much. Tina kept on coming like every 2 seconds. Oh God. Thinking of it now, my brain wants to explode. The contraction now started coming like every 2 seconds, and when this whole thing was happening throughout the night, when the contraction come, I'll feel it, I'll bear it. When it goes, I'll sleep small. That's what kept on. Even when I was inside the delivery room, that was what kept on happening. Do you understand? It was a very, very funny situation. Even when the midwife was there, sometimes I'll just drift off. When the pain is the pain that will wake me up. I am madam, stand up. Oh, I'm here now. I'll start feeling the pain again. So now that was what kept on happening. When my auntie now came, she now called her pastor now prayed. Everything was just too painful. I don't think there was a way I would have bear that pain. No. The thing is that it's not that I could not push, but they said I was not fully dilated for me to push, and I was not making progress. It was a crazy situation. Do you understand? So when my auntie now came, and then the midwife was like, when they were checking me, she was now telling me that the reason why she's just allowing my auntie to do all these things that she's doing because the baby's heartbeat is still very, very pronounced. You understand? So she still have time to do all the things that she wants to do. And my auntie is a nurse as well. So when she checked, she said that I was actually just 8 centimeters dilated. I'm not fully dilated. My people, it was a crazy situation. I swear, it was a crazy situation. So after everything now, when I got back into the theater, the doctor was there already. They were preparing the things for the operation, the lights and everything. I was on top of that theater bed. The things I was saying, I know that if that situation is not like a life and death situation, those nurses, the doctor and the midwife, and even my aunts, they will be laughing because I was saying rubbish. But looking back now, it's actually funny. But I was saying rubbish. Sometimes when the pain come, I'll be like, Obiego, Mezen me, I can see about poor. That is it. It's funny now, but then it was not funny. Ah God, no, it was not funny. So when the doctor came now, I think the last thing I think I said was saying this thing I was saying. So I think they now injected me with their medicine, and then I became unconscious. And then I think by the time they finished preparing everything, it was around, I don't know because I was in the theater, so I don't know what it's about. It should be around 7 or 7:30 thereabouts in the morning. That is 5th of March. So when they now injected me, obviously I was not conscious anymore. And then I woke up around, I think 17 minutes past 9 or thereabouts. I don't know, I'm not too sure. And then when I woke up, when I started gaining consciousness, I saw my auntie holding me. She was just praying, she was holding me. And then the song I know, the first thing I said, I can still remember that one very well. Auntie, I love you so much. Thank you very, very much. That was what I was saying. And I think I slept back, and then I woke up again. The next thing I started saying was, the song I started singing was Devil I Senior You. Oh, this whole thing is funny now, but then it was not funny. Devil I Senior You. Oh, if you know this song, just sing along with me. Devil I Senior You. Oh, Devil I Senior. That was just the only part I sang. I don't even sing all those spiritually, academically. So I don't sing all those parts. So that was it. And then when I now gained consciousness, like to an extent, I don't remember this true. She came here, and this was the things that was going in my head though. When I regained consciousness, I was not like, it's true. She came here to give birth. It's true. Where is my baby? Hey, so now this was what I was saying in my mind. So like, hey, where is my baby? That was when I asked of my baby. Then my cousin was allowed into the room. They now brought my baby, and now saw her. I'm like, wow, hey, so this whole thing have like finally have ended. Then that was it. That was then from there. It was now recovery. It was not easy. It was not easy at all. It was not easy at all. But I thank God that we are here today and we are alive. Yeah, I thank God. May his name be highly exalted. Amen. So guys, Dara is awake. Obviously my voice woke her up. So guys, that will bring us to the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, please do also give me a huge thumbs up and subscribe and turn on your bell notification so you'll be notified anytime there is a new video in the channel. I don't know why I'm hyper this evening. Seriously, I don't know why I'm hyper. I'm just happy. So guys, that will bring us to the end of the video. Please guys, please share my video, like, comment, subscribe, please guys. I beg you in the name of God, please subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.